Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani. Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for GRE. We have been solving GRE math problems out of this book here, the official GRE official study guide, the 4th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. Today is our lesson number 44 and we are on page number 234. The question is already on the blackboard. There is not any calculation in this problem. It's a question purely based on conceptualization. They want you to show them your understanding of normal distribution concepts, pure conceptualization. As I said, no calculation at all. Here's what we are told. We are told that we have a random variable x. We have a random variable x which we know is normally distributed. We are told that we are dealing with a normal distribution. We are told that the 60th percentile value is 650. We are told that the 90th percentile value is 850. The question is, how does the value at the 75th percentile, how does the value at 75th percentile compare to 750? Go ahead, do it yourself. I'll give you a second to be able to pause and unpause the video. Let's see what we can do. Of course, the sucker answer here is C. That's the sucker answer. Because people who do not quite understand what's going on here is that they would think that since this is 90 and this is 60 and 90, the average is 75. So if the 60th percentile is 650 and the 90th percentile is 850, then the average of the two 75th percentile must be the average of these two, which is 750. Life is not that simple. Let's take a look at it. This is wrong. Because it's a normal distribution, not a linear distribution. It's not a linear function. The function that we're dealing with is not linear, obviously. It's a normal distribution. Let's plot it. I'm going to erase everything so that we have plenty of room so we can speak freely. So here we go. So this is our mean, which is the 50th percentile. In other words, 50% of the observation fall to the left of it, 50% of the observation fall right to it, or if you like, the 50% of the area and the area between the x-axis and this graph, all of this area under this graph and the x-axis, 50% lies here and 50% lies there. That's what that means. 60th percentile will be somewhere here. It doesn't matter where you plot it, just plot it anywhere you like. This is 60th percentile, let's just say. And let's just pretend that this is the 90th percentile. As I told you before, it's about concept. It doesn't matter exactly. There are no calculations, there are no numbers. So just okay. So let's see what happens. So we are told, so this is the value. This is the value of 650. We are told that this is the value of 850. Right in the middle between 650 and 850 is 750 right here. But as we can clearly tell that if you were to go like this area that you see here under the curve, is far greater than the area that we see here. Even if you were to go like this, all of this area is extra. You see half here, what about all of this area? In other words, at 750, let me erase all of this thing. In other words, what that means is that by the time we get to the value of 750, we have not reached 75th percentile. 75th percentile happened somewhere to the left of it. And now we can claim that this area that you see here 15% of the observation lie in here, and we can now claim that the remaining 15% fall here. The 75th percentile is to the left of it. The value, whatever it is, this is the 75th percentile. And what we are claiming is that this is 60% of the observation fall to the left of this line, 90% of the observation fall to the left of this line, which means between here, 68th percentile and 98th percentile, we have 30% of the observation. But what we're claiming is that 15% of the observations are here and the other 15% are here. In other words, what we're claiming is that the area, this area, I'm just going to make it straight line so that we can talk about it. Let's call it A, B, C, and D. What we're claiming is that the area of A, B, C, D is the same as the area of A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, E, F. A, B, E, F. And they are both 15%. It falls, wherever it is, it doesn't matter where it's, we cannot stay here because that's not half and half. We have to move a little bit to the left. In other words, the value at 75th percentile is less than 750. Value at 75th percentile would have to be less than 750 because 750 is here, and that's all they're looking for. This is column A, this is column B, so therefore the answer is B. That's all. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I know.